So Keeyns started actually in 2017. I was already in the international tax landscape since 1999, where I thought that basically the way of working for the last 20 years, nothing really changed. So it was predominantly email, Excel sheets, and very difficult basically to get track on what was happening globally or for one client at a group level. And then a little bit later, as a tax advisor, one of our clients asked us to come up with an IT solution in order to tackle this problem. And that was basically the birth of Keeyns in 2017 and built out since then to the platform it is today. The gaps in the industry was there is so much manual work within a tax department, and there was so many emails going back and forth between different stakeholders, between the advisory, and the larger the group, the more countries, the bigger the problem actually. What we did is basically bring all that communication into one platform, so that the stakeholders, the tax directors, the CFO, have within one platform their control, their insights, their reporting and their governance. So Keeyns is very powerful as a tax data warehouse. So once you bring all the tax compliance and the workflows around that compliance in one platform, that gives you a control, insight, who is doing what, and makes your tax department kind of resilient to churn of people or churn of advisor, and that is something which wasn't in the market yet, and that's kind of new basically as a solution we offer to tax departments. Yeah, the reason for Keeyns to come to the UAE or the larger MENA region is that a lot of taxes have been introduced the last couple of years, and also what we see is that a lot of holding companies over the years moved their tax residency also physically to this region. So we see here two things. A lot of headquarters, whether it's domestic headquarters or regional headquarters, plus the combination of all the taxation, which means that the problems we had in or have in Europe or the US or Southeast Asia, all the taxes are now also here. So it makes sense to have boots on the ground here as well, because here is basically the buyer group for Keeyns. So for us it's a very normal and logical step. Another advantage here is the UAE has no, or the larger MENA region, you don't have the legacy which we have been building in Europe or the US basically, right? So you could skip the email and Excel phase, which we have gone through. And I know this for the last couple of, let's say, 25 years. So, and I know the problems evolving out of that. So in order to tackle them right away, it's better basically to go digital as of day one. So this is also the moment for us to go to this region and be present with people here in UAE itself. Well, we hope that the seed group will make our market entry more smooth. So we're basically educating a market which is already difficult. And then it's also difficult because it's not a real product, right? It's not a cup of coffee what we try to sell. It's software and it's very technical, and then it's in an area what a lot of people don't really understand, being taxes. So with the seed group, approaching the right people within the right companies, addressing basically the solution we have, making the life of tax departments here and the CFOs life easier. Yeah, that's basically our goal for the UAE and the larger MENA region. So, and then let's say with the local knowledge, the local experiences, yeah, we hope to expand and grow faster and further.